Hello and welcome. Today we are going over the GReddy Fugu Z. In my opinion, this is exactly how I would build a Nissan of this kind. So this is the birth or the creation or the creative child of Han from Fast and Furious. Yes, this was his creation. So this 240Z came to GReddy bone stock and it left completely different. So the exterior saw a rocket bunny body kit being equipped to it, but the noticeable difference with this vehicle has to be the fact that it has an RB26 in it. Now it's not a standard RB26, no, this has actually been converted to naturally aspirated, and with the help of E85 race fuel, well, the vehicle can produce around 295 brake horsepower. So that is exactly how the vehicle is set up when we purchase it. Now, this car that I'm driving right now is not stock. This is the vehicle fully upgraded, maxed out on its standard engine in Gran Turismo 7. Now, when I say standard engine, is because we can actually engine swap it, and that's what I want to see in today's video, how good the engine swap is. Because right now, with the RB26 being fully upgraded, the vehicle produces 610 brake horsepower in a vehicle that weighs 1100 kgs. So the vehicle is relatively lightweight and makes decent power. And when it comes to cornering, the vehicle doesn't actually slide out as much as you would think. It's a very pleasant driving experience. The braking system has you slowing down the right amount that you aren't stressing or scared that you're not gonna slow down in time. When it comes to cornering, that really depends on the way you have the suspension set up. So the way I have it, if you ride curbs, it is a bit violent. However, if you don't hit curbs, then this is a perfect setup. The car just handles and is able to carry a lot of speed through corners. But the biggest thing and the biggest issue has to be the lack of downforce with the standard body kits on this vehicle. It's really such a downer with the Fugu Z is the fact that we aren't able to add a front splitter to really just help downforce. We can only add a rear wing, a custom rear wing, so we only have downforce in the rear, and honestly it's not enough. However, around Kyoto Driving Park, we're able to set lap times around the 1 minute 37 mark with the RB26 in it, fully upgraded. And I mean, look, that's not the fastest around. It's actually about 2 seconds off standard pace from other fully upgraded sports cars. So now if we head on over to GT Auto and we're able to swap in an LZ20B engine out of the Nissan Skyline Super Silhouette race car. So this engine is extremely powerful, but it's not a massive power gain over the standard engine. So fully upgraded, the LZ20B produces 788 brake horsepower. Now that power output is a lot better than standard, but when it comes to actually using this vehicle around Kyoto Driving Park, you're gonna find yourself sitting lap times around that same 1 minute 37 mark. It's nothing really groundbreaking, or you're really gonna see a massive difference. It's gonna change absolutely everything. In fact, I was under the impression that it was actually kind of worse. Now, with the way I had the vehicle set up, it was not really that stable, but even after tinkering with the suspension and trying to get it dialed in, it wasn't really handling the best. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't really making me say, you know what, this is a whole lot better than the standard engine. But that was until I decided, you know what, let's try and use this vehicle for money grinding. Because with the vehicle being fully upgraded on racing softs, max downforce, it comes in at under 700 performance points. So with that in mind, I head on over to WTC 700 around Le Mans. And this vehicle on fuel map level 6, you are able to set lap times around the 4-minute mark and still have about 78% of fuel left, which means you'll be able to go 4 laps before needing to refuel. You can use whatever racing compound of tire you want because it's under the PP level for this vehicle is so low. It just opens such a large amount of floodgates for what you're able to do. With the racing softs, it makes such a massive difference. And if you set the vehicle on fuel map level 1, you're gonna see yourself set lap times around the 3-minute 55-second mark, which is incredibly fast for a street car. Well, I can't really call it a street car because even when it comes to using this vehicle in other events, if the event is specific and says, you know what, road cars only, well, you can't use this vehicle. It's not technically a road car, so it's going to be exempt from those events. But this vehicle, if you actually set a really good tune for it, this might actually be a complete monster for the WTC 600 around Tokyo Expressway. Now, if you want me to do a tune or build on that, let me know in the comment section. The GReddy Fugu Z is a super fun vehicle, and with the RB26 in its standard fully upgraded, it is a lot of fun. However, if you just want to improve it, you're still gonna have the same performance, but even just swapping in the engine, now the engine is a bit costly, coming at a price of 675,000 credits. But if you swap it in, do one money making event, you earn all of the money you spent on the engine right back. The vehicle only costs 300,000, and it is honestly a lot of fun and something that if you haven't tried out, you really should consider it. The Fugu Z, I had such a blast being behind the wheel of it, and fun fact, this was actually one of the first cars I ever tested out in Gran Turismo 7. So to actually come back and try it now with the engine swap in it, it really gives me another reason as to why I should use this vehicle. So once again, if you haven't tried it out already, you should really consider it. So with all this being said, hope you guys do go on to enjoy this video. Don't forget, leave a like and subscribe for more Gran Turismo 7 content, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.